Welcome folks to another episode of Pokédex Trainers. I am your host, Albie, and today we're going to be diving into the Mewtwo EX deck, one of the most dominating decks currently in the Pokemon Pocket metagame. The reason for that is this deck has two ways it can attack each opponent. It has an aggressive attack with just Mewtwo beats, or you can have a combo aspect to the deck with Gardevoir and Mewtwo being able to Psychic Drive your opponent every turn for 150 damage. There are very few Pokemon currently in the metagame that can handle that type of damage. So the way the deck works is you want to have your routes in your bench, okay? As you evolve your routes, eventually you get to your Gardevoir. Gardevoir reads. During your turn, you may take an energy, a psychic energy, from your zone and attach it to the Pokemon in the active spot. When you have Mewtwo in the active spot, you're able to add 2 energies, which is important because Psychic Drive discards 2 psychic energies from when you use this attack. So being able to refuel your energy and reuse that attack every turn becomes a combo lock against most strategies in the metagame currently. But what makes this deck so consistent is you only have to play 2 Pokemon. So every game, because of cards like Pokeball and Professor's Research, you're pretty much guaranteed to always have both of your Mewtwo's in every game along with the routes. Because again, even if you don't have the routes, 2 Mewtwo's with 2 to 4 counters alternating is a problem for a lot of decks. You have things like Giovanni, which you can use to add an additional 10 damage when you're attacking for 50, which now making it 60 damage starts to clear a lot of more basic Pokemons. You also have Sabrina that can take out any Pokemon that's causing you a problem that maybe you cannot take out with your Psychic Drive for another Pokemon that you can knock out, winning you the game on the spot. And then you have things like XP in case they Sabrina you and you need to get your Gardevoir out of there. And then of course, finishing it off with Potion, keeping your Mewtwo alive, keeping your Gardevoir alive in order to continue this cycle. So yes, this deck is one of the best decks currently in the metagame. So without further ado, let's jump into some games. All right, we're jumping into a game here. So with the Mewtwo deck, you definitely want to go second because you want the energy advantage. One of the things to understand about this deck that could make you a better Mewtwo player is knowing when to be the aggressor and when to play more of the control role. Sometimes you have to come out swinging, other times you can kind of sit back, load up your bench, and then start sweeping them with the Psychic Drive. All right, so we have a Professor here, so we're going to go ahead and Pokeball here. There is the Mewtwo. We need an X speed here in order for us to get this routes out of the active spot. I'd rather not use any of my energy. A route or a Mewtwo here is fine. Okay. So now we have a little bit of insurance here and get against a Sabrina. I don't think they can kill this routes here, so we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. We're doing that so that we can soak up some damage, since the routes is going to be on the bench for the remainder of the game. At least that's what we want to keep her at. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to Sabrina them. Actually, no, because then we cannot use our Giovanni. So we're going to go ahead and just... We're not going to use our Giovanni just yet. It doesn't change the clock. We'll see if we can find a better spot for the Giovanni. Okay, they got a Charizard. That could be a problem. See, now we can use the Giovanni. Okay. So the game plan right now, based on the setup, is we're going to be able to take this out here. They're going to bring in the Rapidash. And then we're going to Sabrina them. And we're going to hit that Charizard. Okay, there's a Moltres, so they might just rotate the Moltres in once we get rid of this Rapidash. Still missing some key combo pieces here. I'm gonna start loading up this second Mewtwo here because we're gonna probably need that. Let's use Giovanni here. They might retreat the Rapidash here and bring in the Moltres in order to start doing some Inferno Dance to add some more tokens, but no, they're just gonna allow us to knock this out. Okay. So what's gonna happen here, if we knock this Rapidash out, they're going to play the Charizard. So let's Sabrina them now. Hopefully they bring in the Moltres. Nope, they're going in with the Charizard. Okay. So we'll use our Psychic Drive here. We're going to lose this Mewtwo, but we should be able to close out the game with our spare Mewtwo on the bench. And we're okay if they retreat as well. Okay. Professor, and they concede. Yeah, we were just going to attack there and take the game. That was a good game. We have it, my friends, the Mewtwo EX deck. We were able to showcase the strength of this deck. We don't always need the routes to lead us to victory. 2 Mewtwo's can usually get the job done. The most important thing to know about this deck is when you want to be the aggressor and when you kind of want to sit back and load up on your Mewtwo's. Also, alternating between the 2 Mewtwo's is a key component to having great success with this deck. I hope you found this video informative. I hope this helps you. If you guys have any suggestions, please comment at the bottom. Let me know what is your current favorite deck, and let me know what do you think the next sets are going to bring in and what type of decks should we be expecting. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.